Welcome to my workshop. So, up for sale, I have a 1936 Bally bumper. This is a flipperless unit. I basically took two to make one. The one of them was pretty much destroyed. The playfield delaminated. It was pretty much unsalvageable to try to put it back together again. And I had that for years, and then I stumbled across another one which didn't work and was in rough shape. So I was able to actually produce one pretty much fully working. There's one component on this and my other one I did not have, because my other one had nothing underneath as far as engaging the drop the balls and start the game. This one, someone drilled a hole in the side of the cabinet and put a rod in, which then connects to the wooden plate that sits underneath that will engage the ball drop to start your game. There's a piece, basically when you put the key, the coin in, and the coin slide goes through, it'll engage basically almost like a metal spindle with an arm on it, which will then engage sliding this pad across to start your game. Neither one of them had it. That is the only thing missing on this game. I do have the coin door, original coin mech. It's not in great shape, but it's one tooth is missing, but the nickel will fit. It is the original nickel mech. As you see, you have the handle on here to be able to slide it in. The shooter rod and lift rod, usually this is broken off on the ones I've seen. This is all intact. I've cleaned and readjusted. I took everything off this playfield, stripped it, cleaned it. I cleaned all the springs, readjusted the alignments on them. I put some new springs where needed along the edge, and all the other kicker springs are intact. I do have the closeout wire so it doesn't come back down, and I do have the recoil so it actually hits. So I have another head. So I have an empty head. I have an empty cabinet. There's nothing in that cabinet. There's a brand new bottom, because this is the original one I had. The bottom was completely missing. I also have, excuse the mess, Christmas time, got a lot of stuff going on. I have entire back, I have a lockdown bar, back section. I have the head, the interior of the head. I have the glass panel. The components on here do not work. I haven't been able to get them to work. I also have a whole bin of parts that I took off the other one, including this one actually has the original instruction sheet. I did not put it on the completed one because I was gonna put in reproduction ones. But as you see, cabinet is all intact. I did make the back door because I did not have a back door panel for either cabinet. The shooter lane is all intact. It's not broken. I've seen a lot of the tips are broken off, or the brackets underneath are broken off. This side of the cabinet is in as good a shape as the other one. I do have the original Bally decal, which is kind of disappeared, but you get the idea. It is original. So to start a game on this, because the coin mech is missing that one piece to engage the play, all you do is the rod is connected to this plate. It's not connected great, but it does work. So if I slide this in, so the ball's dropped, and I'm not sure if you can hear it. that's your timer. And as each one is contacted, you get 10 points. So I'm up to 80. Last ball at 170. Snuck back into shooter lane. And last ball goes in. Game complete. I got 220 points. It's actually not too bad. I think the highest I've gotten is over 400. That was actually a pretty good play. So, like I said, legs are all intact. They're solid. I put new feet and levelers. These are not it. These are just so casters I can move around. I got new rubber feet. They're hammered into the bottom of the legs because the original metal ones were rusted and pretty much all broken off. The other thing with the cabinet has the original plate. There's a hole in the coin door. Probably someone trying to pry it open. So that's the only blemish really on this cabinet. Otherwise, it's in pretty decent shape for something from 1936, including the lockdown bar is all intact, all original, cleaned up nice. So this is it. If as is, looking for $900. If you want it shipped, you need to make accommodations. You can call Naval. You can set something up. I'll give you my address. I will be here. I'll have it wrapped up, legs off. And they can take it as is. If you want all the other parts, I'm willing to make a deal. If you want the other cabinet, let me know. We can work something out. And if you want all the other parts I have, like the entire inside of the head and I have a whole set of other springs, the bumper springs. I have the other wire springs, another centerpiece for the instruction card. I actually do have the other thing that's inside that cabinet is the wooden inlay. I have one. It's got a pretty good crack in it right here on the other one. This one's actually in really good shape. But as is just this machine on its own, $900. If you want all the other parts, so I'll give you, I will give you all the springs. You can see, we could try to figure out how to pack up the other head. I have, the glasses on it. Pack up the other head if you want it. The front insert. The interior track where the balls land. I got the other shooter. I got springs. I have all the cushion springs. I took everything off the other one. You can have it all. Like I'll pack all this up. So then you have spares of everything, especially the component parts like the springs and everything. I'll throw all that in. $1,000. If you buy the machine and the parts, $1,000. That's $100 for all the parts, which is a pretty good deal since you're never going to find parts for a machine from 1936. So in case one of these breaks or one of these breaks, the tip wire that goes down to the bottom, you'll have another one to replace it. The head, you can strip out parts in case you need it. I'm not sure if the transformer doesn't work on the other one, but this one works fine. If you want the other cabinet, you're welcome to it. If you want it, I'll throw it in for free. If you don't want it, I don't know what I'm going to do with it because no one's going to take it. So let me know. Like I said, $900 for the game, as is, complete as much as possible. Everything that's here. I do not have a coin box. That is not in there. I've never seen one. But everything here, 900. If you want all the bin of the spare parts and the other head and all the components, another $100, $1,000. You take it all. And like I said, if you want the other cabinet, let me know. You can have it for free, just so I can get it out of here because I have no use for it. But that's it. 1936 Bally bumper. Thanks for watching.